what's up, guys? Jaythestingray back here again for another Cocktober review for you. Cocktober 2014, and this is Enemy Mine from 1985, and this is recommended by MikeGpro. Thanks a lot for the recommendation, man. All you guys go check his channel out. Really cool guy. But yeah, this film is one that was kind of on pretty heavy rotation back when I was a kid, and I saw bits and pieces of the film. I thought I'd seen the whole thing, but when I rewatched the film, it was a lot of stuff in there that I didn't remember. So I don't know if I ever actually saw the full movie, because the part I remember about the film was only about the first half of the movie, and then it's some other stuff that happens there. But this film is directed by Wolfgang Peterson, but he's actually not the original director of the film. The original director was Richard Loncraine, and he actually shot quite a bit of footage that I'd love to watch at some point. I wish that was released somewhere. Maybe it is, I'm just not aware of it. But he shot apparently $17 million worth of footage for this film, which was the entire original budget. And then Wolfgang Peterson took over, moved the entire production to his studio in Germany, and then inflated the budget quite a bit. To over $40 million. So a pretty hell of a budget for a sci-fi film like this back in the day. But sci-fi film, but it's really based in a lot of social commentary. At least that's the way it came off to me. But stars Dennis Quaid, Louis Gossett Jr. That's basically all you need to know. That's the two main guys in the movie for most of the movie. But whole premise is the Earth is at war with this alien race called the Drax, and they're trying to both take possession of a certain part of the solar system or something like that. But that doesn't really matter anyway. They're at war with each other, and they both crash land on this planet together, and they basically are somewhat forced to help each other out. Either help each other out or kill each other. And then, Dennis Quaid, his name's Willis Davidge, and Louis Gossett Jr. plays the alien Drac. His name is Jerba Shigan. And they eventually become somewhat friends with each other. They slowly develop their relationship. And Dennis Quaid learns a little bit of the Drac language, and vice versa. They begin to communicate mainly in English, obviously for the film's sake. But yeah, Louis Gossett Jr. This is probably his best performance. I think most people probably agree with me. A big fan of his work, but he is this role. He becomes this alien. You don't question that this is makeup on on an actor. This is actually. You feel like he is this creature, and I don't think anybody else could have done that role as well as him. He does this guttural voice, and it's basically him gargling saliva. And I think he stated somewhere that he used to do this as a child. And all of the weird noises and shit you hear in the movie, none of it is dubbed, none of it is done with computers or anything like that. It's all actually him making the noises while the film was being shot. So it's really interesting, and really sounds unique the way he does it. I think it really brings a lot to the character. But that's what it is to me. It's basically a social commentary character study of these two guys, obviously probably trying to make a statement about I don't know if it's race relations or what, but one interesting thing I thought was if it was about race relations, and I haven't read the book, so I'm not sure if this was ever mentioned at all, but if it is about blacks and whites getting along in society, which mid '80s, a lot of the civil rights era is still very very much alive, but if that was the original case, I wonder if they set out to get a black actor to play the alien, because you can't really tell, that it's a black actor under there. I don't know if it was a coincidence, if that was intentional or what, but that's kind of what I felt like it was trying to play some sort of a role in race relations. You know, make a statement about we're not all that different. You know, blah blah blah. But yeah, to carry the plot on a little bit more, there will be mild spoilers in here, but well, pretty heavy spoilers. But it's a film from 1985, so I'll go ahead and drop the spoiler tag now. But the the Drac Jerba, you know, played by Louis Gossett Jr. You find out that he's pregnant, and these Drac race, um, I forget the word you'd call it. They're asexual, and they don't need another member of their species to reproduce. So he's pregnant, and he gives birth to a baby, and he actually dies. And then this is like probably halfway through the film when this happens, and then Dennis Quaid's character Willis has to raise this baby, and it's a really touching scene, you know, in the film, and it's, you know, really really nice to see him raise this child like his own. But then you flash forward, you know, 6 years. I'm not sure the time frame because the Dracs grow at a much faster rate than humans. So anyway, it looks to be about a 10-year-old human child, baby Drac named Zamus. He is running around. You know, they're playing, and then the slave ship comes, and humans are now enslaving Dracs, and whole thing envelops with Samus gets taken, and Dennis Quaid's character almost dies, and he has to go back and save Zamus at the end. So it's really like almost like three different films in one, because you've got the original part with Louis Gossett Jr., Dennis Quaid, they're back and forth. Then the part when he's raising the child, and then the end part where he has to go save the child. It's all, I mean, they feel very different to me, at least. So, I mean, you could almost watch this in 3 sittings and be totally fine, because it's like I said, it's like 3 different movies. But really interesting movie, really entertaining flick. It really makes you think, and I really enjoyed watching this, and really hit me at a right time. Really made me think. So thanks for the recommendation, Mike. I appreciate it. And if you guys haven't seen this, definitely go check it out. And hopefully I didn't spoil too much for you. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another review. Peace.